Hey Peas, welcome to my pet transport service. We are in the car because today is move-in day for all of my classroom pets. And even though that might seem like what this video is about, it's actually going to be about setting up a mouse enclosure because I got 3 new mice this year from a rescue at that. I'm so happy. They're so cute. And I upgraded their cage. And I don't think I ever have filmed a mouse enclosure setup video. And so I'm going to take today as an opportunity to do that. So before we go in, quick vehicle tour. Here is my crate of all of my animals. So, sorry, let me adjust my camera. Oh, by the way, I'm filming on my phone camera today. I don't have my regular filming camera because it's bulky, and as a teacher moving in, it's just a lot. So just using my phone's easy and accessible. So we're on the phone today. So we have underneath here, we have 4 fiddler crabs. We have about 20 cherry shrimp. There's Amoeba, my leopard gecko, who's been featured many times. And then the new mice in here, which I will show you once they get moved in, so we'll keep them a surprise. Oh, and then my my morning geckos. My morning geckos are in the back there as well. So let me take a little bit of time. Let me get my cart. Let me get everybody into my classroom, and then we'll film a setup video. Okay, let's start by talking about the enclosure. This is a Reptizoo enclosure. This is actually my first Reptizoo. If you know me and you've seen my channel, you know for a very long time now I've been a Carolina Custom Cages loyal, and they didn't have the size I needed for the mice that I was getting, and so this is a 24 by 18 by 18. So starting off, once your cage is assembled, one of the reasons I did like the Reptizoo specifically though for the mice is that not only do they have a mesh lid, they have mesh sides. Now these mesh sides I really like for mice because mice need good airflow just because they're smelly, and the more airflow you have, the better the air quality. And so different from most reptile typical enclosures, they have this mesh sides, and you could put this up front if you wanted to. Also, if you're looking for a quick way to do a background that's cheap and easy, contact paper or sticky wallpaper. There's tons of different varieties of this and tons of different sizes, tons of different costs as well. Before you assemble it completely, find the back glass panel, put the sticky paper on that glass while it's flat and accessible, and then when it's time to assemble, it just slides right in. And now there's no seams, there's no edges, it's in there, and it creates a beautiful background. And the reason why I do this as well is it creates some security for whatever is in your cage. So for step 1, now that we're ready to set up, we're gonna put bedding in, and there's a lot of controversy around bedding. I could make a whole other video on this topic. To summarize, you want something that is low dust, non-toxic, ideally with no dyes. This is colored bedding. I do it because these mice go in my classroom and the kids enjoy the colored bedding. I think it would look a little plain if I used the plain brown, but either way, do what works best for you. I've been using this colored bedding for years and years, and it is pet safe. They won't eat the bedding if you provide plenty of other chew opportunities. So I'm going to be using colored bedding, and I'm using Carefresh. I have never had an issue with it, and I've been using it for years. There are other options. Again, you could probably find tons of videos on YouTube, but this is what I'm using today, so we're going to put that in now. Bedding's in. Next we have accessories. I'm going to put my biggest piece de resistance in first because it's so large and I know where I want it, and then I'm gonna design around that. Now again, I have my cell phone today and not a tripod or anyone to hold this phone for me, so I'm gonna try to find a way to hold my phone up, but if not, we're just going to look at clips and I'll show you progress as it goes along. currently have a time lapse going, but just in case it's not working, here's what it looks like so far. So here's the big platform I got. So this is what it looks like. There's a post down here so the mice can burrow all under it and then get on top, and then there's plenty of climbing room. I also bought this little house right here. It also has plenty of like little hiding in tunnels. Here's their big 8-inch wheel, which hopefully doesn't move too much because it's not touching anything, so it stays silent. This is from Night Angel. I freaking love this brand. They make the best like rodent materials, so that's where that's from. This I just got off Amazon. So like me, if you have a glass cage and there's not like a wire side to hang something on, they do sell like water bottle stands, and so you could put it lower or higher depending on like where it's at and your substrate levels. So I got this, but because I have 3 mice, I'm also going to put my water bottle, my other one, which I have the bottom off, but I'm also going to put it here. So pro tip, if you have glass sides, or if you're doing a tub enclosure and you don't want to do one of these, or you don't have a way to hang like a traditional like wire cage, Velcro. Buy Velcro, you put one side here and then you put the other Velcro here, and then it just goes shoop. And I've been doing this for years. I've had the same Velcro on for maybe 2-3 years, and trust me, it works. And I also like the Velcro because you can also put it at different levels if you need to. So I'm about to attach the Velcro to the side and keep adding some decor. All right, and we're virtually done. A couple finishing touches. I do need to put food in here, and as well as, if you notice, so mice love to climb. Mice are very social. I don't have an issue ever with them being out. This is very open all here, and because they're about to be classroom pets in a very busy place, as quiet as my room is, it can still be scary for them, and so I want to provide ways to let them cover. And if I put this bedding up here, it's just gonna get pushed off as they climb. So what I'm gonna do is put some paper towel and some unscented tissue. I also stuffed some in the little hidey hole at the side of the water base and in this house, and that's because mice like to make beds and cozy places and places to be warm when they sleep at night, and so this provides that. So here's our baby reveal. Oh hi, they're so friendly. Oh my gosh. So these are 5-month-old little girls, and I rescued them. I'll put the rescue name up on the screen. And this is my very first time having mice with the woolly gene. I've had mice my whole life, but if you see the little like fluffy gene here, oh my god, they're so social. I haven't had good mice in a while. They're all done, they're all moved in. I am so freaking excited. I'm so happy for them. They're so cute. And thank you guys for watching and following along. Feel free to subscribe if you liked this video, leave any comments if you have any questions, and I will definitely be back to be talking about Repta Zoo versus Carolina custom cages.